there. There's a positive side to every experience, and it's always a choice. I don't know where it came from, but that was my shower thought this morning. And off my mind goes through all over the place. It started like this. It doesn't matter how bad a situation is, because there's always a positive side. You only have to recognize it and choose. It's a choice. I know people will say it's easy for you to say. And yes, it is easy for me to say. It's easy for anybody to say, as it is for anybody to say it's easy for me. Everything is easy, but not so with actions. Now, if you're wallowing in genuine sadness or whatever, start looking for the brighter side. There's always one to find. How about this? One of my best friends died 2 years ago. A friend told me he was very lonely. The lonely bit hit me really hard, for he was such a good friend. And ever since I was sort of so high, I chose to think about the good times and the things we got up to and had a few laughs. I remember some of the things we learned from each other. I remember some of our arguments. I remembered a lot of things. Now my memory is a positive one. This was a choice. I was born into a very unhealthy family. I could dwell on that for the rest of my life. I could make it a repetitive story. Go down the pub and share with anybody who would listen. Broadcast it daily on Facebook. I could make it a crusade. But what would be the point? Instead, I tell myself, without them, I wouldn't exist, would I? I only came into being because of them, and for that, I should always be grateful. I learned so much from my childhood experience too. Some things made sense, many didn't. You could say everything I learned at this time was through them. I know I've had to undo a lot of it during my life journey, but to me, it makes sense to look to the positive. It's a choice. I've heard many speeches, read many books, and watched a lot of movies. Some were really awful. So what? It really doesn't matter. There's always something positive to come out of everything. I don't have to look at it as a waste of time. At a minimum, I learned it wasn't for me, didn't give me any value, so I thought. But there's a lot more. Listening or watching all these speeches, books, and movies helped me evaluate and consolidate some of what I already believed. My understanding deepened, which made me stronger with my beliefs. Everything we hear has this ability to add value. Looking at the positive side is the choice, the way to go. If you feel down or miserable, then ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Everything you learn is a positive. There is a positive to everything. going to leave you with a story. Today, someone posted this on Facebook. They got home to find an expensive diamond was missing from their ring. They searched everywhere but found nothing. In their post, they made a comment about the type of person who would have stolen it. It was an assumption because the diamond could have fallen out anywhere. How often do you blame the unknown or someone you know in these situations? I know I have. A great example is, who took my glasses? And then someone points out they're on my head. There's a positive side to every experience. It's all about choice. I just laughed. There's more to learn from this story. How often do we put so much value in something outside of ourselves? The diamond may be special, but it really doesn't do much except make you look good. Most of the time, you don't even know it's there. Best to accept anything may have happened to it and be open to it being found. And also be open to it may be lost forever. Then let go and let the universe do its thing. Get on with life. Stop complaining or moaning about it. It's happened, it's done. You can't do anything about it now. There's a positive side to every experience. It's all about choice. There's no value in dwelling too long on something that happened, and definitely no point being stuck in the negative. In this case, buy another diamond, if it's so important. I'll leave you with this thought. Positive thinking can change your life.